So I typically cook at Hilda's place one day a week, and they gave me a call a couple weeks ago and said, can you cook for more? And I said, of course. And then they said, could it be every day? And I was like, what? It's about the best part of my day, besides seeing my kids. So the first week I basically was just cooking anything I could find at the grocery store. But now that we're getting delivery, which is great, we're doing a different sandwich every day. We've done bagel sandwiches, we've done burritos, we've done breakfast biscuits. It's a privilege to me to be able to help serve this population, but honestly, my team, who many have been with me for years and years, need to work, you know? So it feels really great.
Every other kid does. I'm 14 years old and I'm the CEO of Zolly Candy. We're here in New York at Drain Reed checking out the After You Eat treat for a healthy smile. I originally came up with the idea when I was 7 years old and on a trip to the bank with my dad. The bank teller offered me a lollipop and my dad always told me, you shouldn't have candy because sugar is terrible for your teeth. So I asked him, well, why can't you make a healthy lollipop that's good for my teeth so I could have candy and it wouldn't be bad for me? Then after about 2 years of research and plant trials, Zollipops were born. That 2 years really consisted of lots of research on Amazon, on Google, and other retailer websites to see if there was any product like this on the market, and there wasn't. Our first prototypes were actually done in our kitchen. I had researched what a normal sugary lollipop ingredient would be, and then I replaced the sugary ingredients with healthier substitutes. So we bought those ingredients, and I started trying to create these lollipops in our kitchen, and let me tell you, it did not go good. Now I knew, I can't do this by myself. We just started running plant trials. We worked with a food scientist to perfect our formula. So definitely next is getting our new product on shelves. We've worked so hard on them, so we really just want to spend all of our time working on getting them on shelves. But I'm excited to see what the future holds.
On day one, it was just Kira and myself and a couple of front of house people. We didn't even have a dishwasher or anything. We were just we don't know if anyone's going to show up. We really have no idea if people are going to be okay with this and be into it.
Oh my god, that was so good.
It's really good.
Wow.
we got pretty lucky and people liked it, so. I'm Nick Montgomery. I'm the co-chef and owner at Konbi with my partner Akira Kudo. Konbi is our little daytime spot. We serve Japanese sandwiches, some vegetable dishes, coffee, tea, pastries. We're very lucky. Just got #1 on the Bon Appetit Best New Restaurant list.
I live in Chicago and I read about this place in Bon Appetit and of course I had to go.
How did you find out about this place? Through Bon Appetit.
It's certainly helped out business a lot and it feels good to be recognized for the efforts we put in. But this makes us want to work harder every day to make sure we live up to the expectations that people have for us. We took a lot of inspiration from places like convenience stores, kind of the newer wave coffee shops in and around Japan and especially major cities like Tokyo.
What's your most ordered sandwich?
Depends on the day. It can be either this one or the pork katsu sandwich. Sometimes they're tied. But yeah, those are the top 2 sellers. So.
This is the egg salad sandwich. 7-Elevens in Japan are kind of famous for having these amazing sandwiches. So we'll see if they're just as good. It's very good and it's It's Instagram friendly.
You happy to have this spot in the neighborhood?
Definitely.
We got pretty lucky and people liked it, so.
And swing. There you go. Nice shot. Very good. Yep, you got it all the way through. Excellent. Great swing. It's incredibly rewarding to teach this group of players. You know, you don't get to teach a group of players like this every day, and it's great to give them this physical activity where they might not get it otherwise.
I started hitting the ball more and more. Yes! And I started like getting that just sense of accomplishment every single time I hit the ball. So it feels good. And not only that, it's great to like socialize with all the other tennis players, and it becomes a team effort, and I love that.
I'm visually impaired myself, and tennis has always been kind of fearful for me to play because the ball's so little, you can't see it. So to know that there's a program where you don't have to worry about so much seeing it, you can hear it, that's amazing.
Good.
It's a level of impairment that makes certain things difficult in life.
Yes.
Right? But when you get on a tennis court,
it's a total different subject. Because that ball, I can hear with the bells and I can swing it back over the net.
We really wanted to adapt the game and make sure that it's accessible to everyone. That includes athletes who are blind or visually impaired.
The level of concentration on their part has to be tremendously high because the balls that we use for this program have a bell in them, and they have to hear the bell hit the ground, and they have to time their swing with the sound of the ball hitting the ground. A lot of this is about audio cues and timing, which for any tennis player is important.
Tell me about it.
For them, it's even more important.
When you see them making shots, when you see them rallying, what's that like?
The smile that we can see the first time an athlete who is blind or visually impaired, the first time that they make contact with the ball is really unbelievable.
I think that sneaker culture should be influenced more by the female gaze and by the female qualities that we all possess. Every pair is a custom pair. There's no two pairs that are the same. They're made to order. So they're 100% unique. You can't see what it looks like beforehand. So people will open these sneakers and completely flip out. They love them. Like, I love seeing the faces of people when they open the sneakers. It's my favorite part of the whole process.
Do you like them?
And so far I've made pairs of sneakers for Hannah Bronfman, Nigel Sylvester, Mason Plumlee, and I made a pair of sneakers this week for J Balvin. Art has always been a huge part of my life. I knew how to draw before I could speak. I was always doodling, I was always drawing, I was always attracted to really bright colors. I started working at VaynerMedia, and I knew that the CEO, Gary Vaynerchuk, loved people to take on their own projects. I knew that he loved Air Force Ones. I love Air Force Ones. We happen to wear the same size. We have similar birthdays. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a pair of sneakers for him. And I ended up making him and his entire film crew sneakers. And it got a lot of press, and a lot of people have been asking, you know, where can I get them? How can I get them? How do you know what to draw? What to draw? And I send each person a questionnaire to fill out, and based on their answers, I draw all of their favorite things on the pair of sneakers that they want. It's also a way for me to connect with people and to get to know people. It's not me sitting in a dark corner drawing and sending them off to some random person, but I'm really getting to know each person by their favorite things. Drawing it on their shoes, you know, the expression like take a walk in their shoes. So it's kind of like take a look at their shoes and understand them and who they are. I want to continue to create and to collaborate. And I think part of me spreading my artwork and spreading my message encourages and inspires more females to go out and draw on sneakers just for fun and see where it goes, because that's exactly what I did. I'm making sneakers for amazing people all around the world, and I just hope that other people can do the same.